Finally, we are free.
How long since we have been free? A few centuries?
Something like that. It's hard keeping track of time in the void, isn't it?
Truthfully, it would be ineffective if it were to be easy. But take a look around you.
This is so different. How long have we been in there? Who's that?
Perhaps the one who freed us.
I didn't notice someone behind us. Who do I owe my thanks to? A human?
A human? A human freed us. That is surprising.
I agree, sister. It's quite surprising. What's also surprising is how small this human is. You're quite small, aren't you? Defiant, too. Oh, how cute.
Sister, stop teasing the poor thing. It's getting red already.
I suppose you're right, sister. It has, however, been centuries since I've talked to another human. So tell me, what do humans do to occupy themselves now? Video games? Shopping? YouTube? Oh, I see. Does your kind still make sacrifices to the gods? Does your kind still worship us and praise our existence? What? Not everyone? Well, that is absurd. We deserve the highest respect. I see. I can see that you still worship us, human, and we are gracious to you for that. Your sacrifices have kept us alive in that prison.
That is true. My sincerest thanks for that. You are the reason we are still standing here.
Who are we? You mean to tell me that you've been worshipping two goddesses that you don't even know the names of? And here I thought you were smart. I am Shadowfire, goddess of the earth and the fire that rages across it.
And my name is Zumis. I am the goddess of the souls of the dead, and I'm also their guide and protector.
My kind sister is the one who guides your kind from your resting place to ours. But now that you know about us, who might you be, human? I see. Your name is interesting. Quite handsome, if I may. Let me come down to get a closer look at your face. I suppose you did do your research. Yes, my skin does tend to have a fiery touch to it. It seems you know a little about us. Clever that you did your research before releasing us. I am, however, offended that you did not recognize us at first glance, but I suppose we're not heavily written about in human history books. Nonetheless, I respect a man who is clever. I most certainly do. It's a quality most human males do not possess, and at least when it comes to a god's standards. Now the closer that I get to you, I can see how chiseled your body is. Did I say something amusing, human? You find it amusing that I enjoy looking at you? Not attractive. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Oh, you poor human. You have fallen to the cunning standards of this world. A human's body is not meant to be bulging in muscle, so filled with the strength they cannot scratch their own back. Instead, it should be filled with warm food, things that bring delight and happiness when tasted. A body should be strong enough to defend itself, but large enough to hold on to its warmth. Do you not agree? Excellent. Go? Oh no, you misunderstand the situation, my dear. Being the human who freed us means that I am to protect you, and you are to provide me with the company. Home? Where is home? I suppose you deserve to be in your own home. Understand, human, I will remain here until I have gained enough strength to join my fellow gods in the sky above. My protection is guaranteed to you, though you will be able to feel me, and I hear you. You will be unable to see me once I have returned. So bask in my glory now while you have the chance. You're shaking. Is there a reason for your trembling? You're scared. What is there to be scared of, human? I suppose a giant goddess standing above you can be a bit intimidating, but I quite enjoy looking down on you. Gives me a sense of power, though I already have that. You see, pet, you may have freed me, and I may guarantee my protection over you, but I am still your goddess. Is that not true? You said you worship me. Tell me, human, do you live alone? Are there others in your household who worship me? Or are you my sole believer? That's amusing. It seems like you're begging. Are you begging? Good. Come now, human. I wish to visit this home of yours. Sister, remain here and rest. I will return when it is time for us to visit our family. Human, I am capable of many forms, and blending in with your kind is one of my easier ones. What else can I take? Why, a dragon, of course. Have you never heard of the dragon fire that raged the Shadow Valley? Why, that was me, darling. That fire come from me, and that valley was named after yours truly, because the shadow casted by the sun from the mountain forms a gorgeous silhouette across that valley. And back when I was free to roam this earth, the valley down there worshipped me. They were all wondrous people, and I valued them greatly. But once the war started, they fell into ruin, and I lost the power that they gave me. But thanks to you, I'm gaining it back. And within your time, a week or so, I will be strong enough to return up to my brethren in the sky. Will you still be able to reach me? Why, of course, my dear. You must simply pray as you did while we were trapped in that tomb. Why were we trapped? That's a wonderful question, my dear. One I truly wish I could answer for you, my dear, but the centuries of darkness have worn away at my memory, and I cannot provide you with a reliable answer. But now is the time to move on. Plus, thanks to you, I will be recovering, as I said, and my memory will hopefully be restored so I do not make the same mistake I once did. As long as this does not turn out to be a Zeus kind of story, where I stay with you until mistakes are made. Though I'm not sure Zeus would agree that they were mistakes. Many of his children have been mildly successful in helping humanity. Born a goddess? Isn't it obvious, darling? Yes, I was indeed born a goddess. Created more than born, as we do not come from a womb like humans do, or half-bloods. But enough about gods. I would like to know more about you. Have you looked at yourself recently? Maybe it's just years of entrapment wearing away at me, but you are quite the sight. I'm curious, human. Does your kind still do arranged marriages? I only ask because, based on your age, I do not see a ring on your finger. And at your age, you are regularly courted. If a suitor is not found, then that would mean that you are fair game, as they would say. You are available, on the table, on the market. Am I wrong? Good. One thing you should note, human. This goddess is never wrong. Remember that. And you and I will have no issues. In fact, we could get on quite well, I believe. With your looks and your charm, I think our time together will be very enjoyable. Unless you disobey me, of course, then you may be the first new witness to my wrath. Oh, you and I are going to have a great week together. Aren't you excited? You ought to spend time with the goddess of fire. I think it's going to get very warm very quickly. I really hope you can handle the heat. You are now mine, human. Don't forget that. You are mine and mine alone, and I am to do with you as I please. I am your goddess. It would not be wise to betray me. You should have never opened that tomb. You should have never freed me. I am quite possessive. At least for the week we get to spend together. You'll be quick to figure that out. Come now. Show me around your home. It's different than I remember. Different from the homes I'm used to. Let me explore with you.